Hello everyone, welcome to Obzodact 32.
Hello everyone, welcome to Obzodact 32. You're disregarding that first one because I'm better.
What's been going on, Kieran? What? So you haven't been you were on the podcast to the not last time, not the time before, the time before that, but that was pre-recorded. So what's been going on in the past? What's going on?
What's been going on? Well, we did a sketch.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, if you haven't watched that already, go and check that out. Link in description.
There's no point. We're gonna describe it now, so people don't have to watch it.
Alright, yeah, I'll pull it up and we'll like talk about every single scene.
I think maybe a good way to start would be like.
Nah, we'll talk about every single scene.
Okay.
That's the only way I'm willing to do this, if we talk about every single. Can you believe it's on 100 views already?
That's pretty cool.
That is insane.
I uploaded it on Monday. It is now Tuesday, and this will be posted on Wednesday.
Oh, this tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be not home tomorrow, so I'll keep an eye out for that. I'll listen to this on my lunch break.
You're gonna listen to this?
Yeah, I'll listen to this on my lunch break. I'll listen to myself talk on my lunch break.
Okay.
Just boost my ego a little bit.
What's the first scene in the vid?
So the first scene is you on the toilet.
2023 Oliver here, re-editing the pod. Just to let you know, what we are discussing is the Cypress's Egg video that I uploaded last year. We recorded this pod a day after I had uploaded. And so maybe if you want some reference as to what the fuck we're talking about, maybe you go watch or rewatch that vid, and if you want, that's what we're discussing. That's what we're discussing, is that sketch. Okay? That's what we're discussing.
So the first scene is you on the toilet. Straining. And I specifically remember like being on the floor really uncomfortable. And complaining a little bit about it.
Because you were wearing a bra, and that was like digging in.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I kept farting, and there was one time where, so we filmed a scene where I was like pulling my trousers up, and I had my ass out, and then in the end I decided that's not gonna fly on YouTube. But also, it's like, it's like if I censor it, then it's gonna seem weird, because I don't want to have to censor stuff in the sketch. It might seem seem weird. I don't know. But then I was like, I cut that out. But the scene was that I was naked and I was pulling my trousers, and I bend over and show you my asshole and pull up my trousers. But I remember I farted once while I was doing that. How awesome was that?
That was pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure it smelled really bad.
Oh, you farted once or twice as well. I actually have.
I did, yeah.
There's like a minute of us farting, maybe 30 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, like there's so much farting.
That is an insane amount of farting.
Yeah, because there was it got to the point where like I would just grab the mic and fart, and then you'd just ignore me and keep reading the script or something, because I was just farting so much.
That's kind of funny though.
No.
Yeah. No.
Oh, something else when the shitting, you know this already, but that is real shit, motherfucker. That's real shit.
Oh yeah, you use like proper Foley work.
Yeah. For
the sounds.
So for 3 days.
3 days you just like.
I recorded all my shits.
What happened to your camera just then? For some reason it just saturated like really quickly.
What are you talking about? It's the same.
No. It just.
No. Look, it's the same.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I can see that. So yeah, the next scene was you like your hand coming into frame with the blood. And like
Yeah, that was a cool scene. And then the next scene was the next scene is I took the egg out of the toilet, where you had the ingenious idea to empty the contents of the egg.
Yes. Science.
We can actually talk about this in depth, because we recorded it like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So the rest are just so old it's hard to remember, but
yeah. I remember some stuff for some videos, but not everything. But yeah, no, I remember you like putting it in the toilet, it was sinking, I'm like, no. put hole in it, drain it, like in top and bottom and below, all of it, and then it will float. And you was like, ah.
Yeah, and it only
you
had like
did
a
that.
tiny little hole in it that you couldn't see.
Yeah, yeah, you can see the hole in that shot in the toilet.
But you can mistake it for like maybe some blood and stuff. You know, it's not too bad.
No, you can definitely tell it's a hole.
Nah, you can't tell. There's no way you can tell.
I mean, now I've mentioned it, everyone that's gonna go back and definitely watch this will definitely point that out.
Well, I'm not gonna link it because again, we're just describing the video. You either do one or the other. You don't need to watch the video if we describe it. But I think maybe that was kind of your fault because I was like, Kieran, I'm gonna film this in 480p, and you were like, oh, this camera only shoots in 4K, and I was like, well, what the fuck? You didn't tell me that. And then and now Kieran's like muted himself. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
I didn't mute. I don't know what you're on about.
So why did you bring why did you ruin the video by bringing your 4K camera instead of the 480p camera?
Because I really wanted to show how terrible your videos were in like really high quality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I knew you were up to something, dude.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, like, that's the only reason I brought my £10 camera that I bought from Wish.
£10. Oh, you bro. That's a whole other thing. You have a £10 camera from Wish, and it fell apart so many times.
It did fall. Oh yeah. It's still upstairs. I still haven't pulled all the footage from it.
Oh, how come?
I just haven't got around to doing it.
Oh.
I moved everything off my SSD though. Sorry, we're getting a little bit sidetracked.
No, look, we need to fill. We just need to talk and cough for like half an hour, and then we're good. All right.
So
it doesn't matter what we say.
I pulled out all of my footage from the SSD, but I still got footage on the actual like little camera itself.
You're talking about what you filmed in the America trip that you and I went on.
Yes, we did go on that. You talked about that with.
I've already talked about. We can't talk about it again. I've talked about it. I'm sorry.
No, I listened to that whole thing, right? And you missed out so many key facts.
What did I miss out?
I can't remember now because I watched it.
I got everything. I got everything.
Nah.
Hey.
You should have told everything in like day by day order.
Oh really? I could have. I keep a log of everything.
Exactly. You definitely. I feel like you should have.
I've been thinking about maybe like going through the highlighter and just highlighting everything I want to talk about and doing like a really stupidly long podcast that no one's gonna listen to, and just like talk about literally everything that happened just one week, just for no reason.
That would be so funny though.
Hey, today, this is something I'm gonna write in my log later. Today there was a guy on a bus because I went to Cambridge, right? And there's this guy, and he was waiting for the bus. Like I went to get the bus because I went to get the bus, and then the buses have been breaking down all the time. Like the guy, when I first bought my ticket, he was like, "Are you sure you want a day rider? Like this might be the only bus you get today." I was like, "Oh shit, that's terrible." But then I got it anyway. It turns out I did need to get picked up because the buses are terrible. But then I got to Cambridge, and then on the way back, there was a guy who was like ranting and raving because the bus had broken down. And it's like, so today I think it was like the highest it was like 42 degrees or something, which is insane. Like body temperature is 37 degrees, and then so it's just like it's gonna affect your body no matter.
Britain has not coped. If you literally go on any social media like Facebook, mainly TikTok today, just everyone complaining about the heat. There is not one person or one TikTok where it's not about the heat. Yeah,
it's insane. It is well, I mean, I was okay in it. If I, funnily enough, if I walk around, I'm good. But if I'm sitting on like a hot bus, then I'm like my asthma's playing up, and I'm like, fuck.
I definitely could not have sat on a bus today because, like, if you think about it, a bus is like a greenhouse on wheels. Like,
yeah, and the air conditioning wasn't working either in the bus.
Yeah,
it breaks.
They never work. The only time something's working if it's the heating.
Yeah, they turn the heating on, so we're good.
yeah, they turn on the heating, like, counter effects the heat from outside.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, if they turn the heating on, the air from the engine might have been cooler than the outside. It's so hot. But then there was this guy who was on the bus, and he was wearing it. He was like, fuck, the bus is fucking late, and he was ranting and raving, and he had a jumper on, and he was like, fuck, and then I was like, I got it. I gotta get out of here. I like to think when those things happen, I'll do something, you know. But I kind of just avoided him because I was like, I
You
don't
don't
know.
want conflict.
Yeah, and I'm like holding. I had all my cameras and stuff. I didn't want to like break it, and then or like him to like. I kept thinking about like him like shoving me and then like breaking my cameras or something.
Why did you have your cameras? What you been filming?
I didn't film anything. I'll tell you afterwards. I was gonna film something, but then I didn't. But I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to mention on here because there's a spoiler.
Okay, fair enough.
Then then I went away and then I came back and then he was like, "Oh, you got a cigarette?" And previously to this, I'd seen, because I went away from the bus for like an hour and then come back hoping that maybe something had happened to where I can get on a bus.
Right.
And in that time away, he had also went away and he was like drinking out of a wine bowl. And then
Of course.
he came back, I came back, and he was like, "You got a cigarette?" I said no, and he said, "Fucking no one's got a fucking cigarette. Fuck, of course you don't have a fucking cigarette." And then there's this like 50-year-old lady, and he was like, "Do you have a cigarette?" And she was like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, dude." And he went, "Fuck, no one's got a fucking cigarette. Fuck."
Jesus Christ.
And he was just you know how like you sit and wait for a bus, and then the bus is there, but they've went away to like eat, drink, shit, piss, and then they come back 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
And he was waiting there for the driver to come back, just sitting on a bench, and then this couple went up to the bus door, like to check inside or something, and then he went, "Get the fuck away from the bus! Me and this guy," and he pointed, bringing me into it. "Me and this guy were first. Get the fuck away from the bus!"
Oh my god!
And then he was like, "No, I'll wait wherever I want to," and he was like, "Fucking see what happens. See what the fuck happens."
Jesus Christ!
And then I was like, "This guy's retarded." And then and then like they were like, "Oh no, this isn't our bus." They walked off, and he said, "Yeah, that's fucking right." And then the guy said something to him like, "Dude, just keep your hair on or something." And then he was like, "Yeah, look at your girl. Look at the way she's dressed. Fucking slagging. Look at the state of you. Fuck you."
Oh my god! How did he not get his head kicked in?
I don't know. He doesn't like. I'd assume from the look of him, if he started a fight, he would be. I would assume that he'd lose the fight because he was like so wired, but he's wearing a jumper and he's quite skinny and not super small, but he's not really tall. And it's like, and he's wearing and so I'd assume he'd be like freak out for a second and then overheat and pass out. Like that's what he looked like. He was sweating because he's wearing a fucking jumper. He's retarded. But
that does sound pretty retarded.
he must have had something wrong with him. But anyway, sorry. That was today's story.
I mean, I while you was telling me that lovely story, I appreciate that. I got a story of my own, that kind of relates off to the fact of like just British people complaining about everything.
Okay.
So recently, to get out of my town, there's like two ways. There's one to like a river, and it's really long. But there's another way where you have to cross a train thing, so like train gates. But like every so often they'll get stuck, and people will complain about it.
Right.
Every so often, obviously, when they close, it builds up traffic both ways, so people complain about that. So, for the entire time, like my mum's been alive, the council has said, "Oh, we're gonna build a bridge. We're gonna build a bridge."
Oh, over that train track.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember.
And they've finally done it. It took them 2 years, and they've finally done it.
There's a bridge there.
There's a bridge now there.
Okay.
So you think, oh my god, everyone's gonna be so excited about this bridge. No more traffic. No. There's still people posting on the Facebook page for my town complaining about this bridge now.
Fuck. Why are they complaining about that? It's like, what's up with it?
That there's temporary traffic lights there, so there's still traffic build up, and that the bridge is now pointless.
But they're temporary, so they can't complain forever.
Exactly.
I think
the amount of people that's complaining about it, like, I know this bridge, like, they've spent like £2 million on this, and there's still people complaining.
Nah, they're a little retarded.
It's so British for people to complain about literally everything.
Yeah, fuck, dude. I mean, that's good though, because I remember waiting to get to school, and because I used to go to a school in your town. And this is something that happened. This happened, okay? I was going to school, and the train coming, and it got stuck whilst trying to get to school. I was very late for school. And I think it also happened where I was like waiting at the school for like hours. Well, not hours, but like maybe 30 minutes for my mum to come. But yeah, I can understand why people are upset about that. It's good there's a bridge now.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, no, the bridge is so cool. It's like straight over and roundabout links back up. So like, if gates are closed, then people should go up the bridge, or if the gates are open, then just go straight through.
Now, is it tall enough to accompany the train, or will they have to keep rebuilding it every time a train smashes through?
Oh no, it's tall enough for the train to go under.
Okay, good, good. Hey, where were we up to on Cypress's egg?
We was up to, you're looking at the egg now, you're smelling it.
So now you're in the mirror and and what you're wearing is revealed. What do you think about what you are wearing? That was sick as fuck. That was so honest, cool.
It took me so long to gain the confidence for that. I had to call Shawnee, and then it's like, girlfriend. Shawnee, help me get the confidence to wear this, right? And she was like, well, what are you worried about? Like, I'm dressing up as a woman, what isn't there to be worried about? It's like, but all of your videos are like retarded anyway, like how is this any different? And I was like, that is such a good point. And then I remember like leaving the phone, and even so I just had to sit there just kind of like looking at the pile of clothes. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, even after talking to Shawnee, I was like, oh, yeah, I want to do this. And I hung up the phone, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do this. So I was sitting there for about 5-10 minutes. And I was like, alright, I'm going to call Oliver down. I'm just going to see how this goes. And obviously, you helped me get it on. And my god, wearing a bra was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know. It's probably too small for you as well.
Yeah. Like, you should see, like, these are huge, like, obviously. And, like, yeah. my makeup alone made me look like the Joker.
Yeah. Honestly, the makeup is my favorite part, because it looks like, it looks like you're retarded, because you've tried to do your makeup, and it's so fucked. It's just because I don't know how to do makeup, and neither do you, so.
And, obviously, it was just the bit where I come down to the mom and say, it's like, Cypress! Obviously, when you speak and you hear yourself speak, it always sounds different. So, obviously, I didn't hear that before. So, hearing that, I'm like, wow, that sounds a lot different to what I heard it. So, that was a bit of a shock to me when I first watched this.
I've got to say, I'm not going to say her name, but you do sound exactly, or close enough to Miss B.
Really?
We had a teacher who sounded exactly like that, and I'm glad that we captured that in a vid.
Mrs.
B.
Mrs. B. Yeah, her name is Mrs. B.
If we do a sequel, we gotta write in a bit where you're like telling me off, and you're like, "You see that door? You see the hinges on the door?"
That would be so funny.
It's like a 20-minute scene.
Yeah. Like getting you to wash your hands in the toilet.
Dip, splash
for me, please.
Yeah, because I could be ill still in the next one. I'll be like, "Oh, Will, right, dip, splash your hands." It would work.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'll be honest. I like the transition where like I was doing that with your face and you was going.
Yeah.
And it transitioned to the egg. I like that.
I'm glad you did that with the camera. That wasn't part of the script, but I'm glad you just went like this in my face.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna keep it still. I'm gonna go with your face, but I think it like kind of opposite. So like, as you're moving your face like that way, I move the camera that way, so it kind of like makes it seem more retarded.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It was really cool. I just want to go back and say we went to a place. Isn't that Huntingdon? We went to Huntingdon.
Yeah.
To,
I was gonna say like. We've said we've been to Huntingdon so many times. I don't know why he's gonna censor that.
So yeah, it's pretty obvious. But yeah, we went there to buy like on the same day we went there to buy the clothes for the video, and we went through and bought. I was like, Kieran, what about this dress? What about this dress? Blah blah blah. And you're like, yeah, sure, whatever. And certain things you're like, no, but for the most part, we just got our stuff and we went home.
Yeah.
And then when we got home, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this now. I take my stuff, and you're like. No, I think you were like, oh, okay, I'll put this on, and you grabbed like my clothes, and I was like, no, Kieran, you're wearing this, and you're like, oh yeah, oh, I am, aren't I? And then that's when it started. That's when the doubt started.
That's what, yeah, that's when the realization hit, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that was pretty funny because it was just like you'd only just realized after spending the entire day buying our outfits. Oh, now I have to do the video.
Yeah, now I actually have to put the clothes on.
I'm so glad you did. It is so. It is the funny. I don't know what it reminds me of, but there's like you're doing a particular type of woman that's like kind of bossy and trying to take control of the situation and no blaspheming. It's really funny. But anyway,
can we appreciate how many times it took us to do the car shot?
Oh, with the GoPro on the door and
yeah. Every time you used to slam the door, the GoPro would just fall.
Yeah, I think I got like 15 takes, but
15.
It might be more, but obviously it's like a really long. It doesn't sound like that much, but when you take into account it's like a really long shot, it just took forever. And
yeah, and like even like we'd get the lines perfect, and we'd look back on it, and like your head would be just out of frame.
Yeah,
and we'd be like, for God's sake, and then we'd have to do it all over again.
Yeah, I mean, at least we got our practice in, I guess. I don't know. No,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That's
I'm really happy how that shot came out though. That does look really cool.
I think it was cool. I was kind of like.
And then also the segment in between with the people coming up to us.
Oh yeah, do you want to? So there was you were in a car.
Yeah, I was in the car. I was in the driving seat,
dressed as a lady.
And obviously Oliver was like on the path bit on the passenger side, and there was like these people like walking their dog, and I already like didn't want to go outside.
Yeah, I think you put on the coat to get in the car and took it off.
And then I just like run into the car and then I took it off.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, no one's gonna see me. So every time like someone came by, I kind of like ducked down, but where we was like just between takes, the passenger door was still open, obviously revealing my extremely hairy legs, and these people walking the dog came by, and they was like, what are you doing? And then obviously they look in the car and they're like, oh my God, look at him! And
yeah, she was drunk.
Insane. She was insane, and then she was like, can I get a photo? I'm like, no, not really. And she's like, oh, come on. And then she got her phone out and she started taking photos of me.
Yeah, and you were hiding away, and I was like...
And I was like hiding in the corner. I'm like, can you stop? And then she got in the car.
Yeah, I was like, no, look, take pictures of me. And I was like, because I look retarded with my Vaseline.
You was like, take pictures of me, take pictures of me.
But then
like, no, look at him, he's so funny, look at
and
him.
then she got into, she like walked, I wasn't in the way really, but she kind of, I was standing in the car door, and then she walked right past me and got into the car.
Got in the car.
And then just started doing that. And then I tried to put my hand over her camera a bit, but... she might have got one, I don't know.
She definitely got
because
one.
I think then you turned around to face the camera just to like, okay, you got what you want.
No, like, go away.
Yeah, and she did. But yeah, that was... I don't think she should have got into the car just like uninvited.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a horrific experience. Like, there's never been a time where I've hated filming in public. Like, even when I did my humiliation for Kilgore and Obs.
Yeah, well, you were just going around eating donuts.
Yeah, but they were still like scary for me. I don't do the talking. I do the filming. That's all I do.
Okay.
That's me. I don't do the.
Oh, I guess you should mention what that actually is. Like for a Kilgore and Obs that will be released in 23,000 years.
Oh yeah.
One of the humiliations Kieran did was talk to someone with his mouth full
of donuts, and I'd like just like funny. Keep talking to them. it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad, but when they're coming and like forcing it on you, it's awful.
yeah, she shouldn't have gone in the car. I think yeah, kind of weird, and I think it's also, I don't know if this was going through your head, but like I was thinking like about like people seeing the image of you dressed as a woman and then being like, why is Kieran dressed as a woman, and then not even having the video as proof because it's going to take me like months to upload it anyway. So it's like just for months it's like the question, and then you gotta like tell them, oh, it's because I was in this video. Oh, where's the video? Oh, well, it's not out yet.
It's still being processed.
Yeah, and it won't be out for a while. So it's like, oh, okay, you're just like dressing up as a woman then.
No, you got this. You got this out quite quickly.
I did. It's because it's a sketch, and it's so easy to edit when it's like you know exactly how you're gonna.
It's mainly just a case of chopping it down and putting it together.
Yeah, like it's already planned out. But then when you do a rigged in, it's like, okay, I've got to condense like many hours of interviews to 5 minutes, and it's like this is how I think about it. With a rigged in or any kind of like video like that, it's like you're making decisions while you're editing, but then with the sketch, it's like all the decisions were made before you even filmed it. So it's just how you got to do it.
It makes it a lot easier to edit.
So with that, guys, I'm canceling rigged in.
I'm just sick of editing them. I hate making these choices. Bye, guys.
I'll upload the raw footage of rigged in.
That'd be so funny.
No.
Speaking of editing sketches, I'm editing a sketch.
What? But I didn't know you filmed a sketch.
So, since like 2017, I've started doing these funny, retarded, cringe sketches, right? And this is going to be the final sketch.
Okay.
And I haven't done much with it, but I've cut it down. I've cut down like the scenes. So, I think I'm on like the second to last character.
Okay.
Because obviously we did it in bits, so I obviously chopped it down to each character, and then I'm chopping it down to just the scenes, and then I'm gonna arrange them, and then obviously tinker where I need to.
Right.
It is going well. I'm so happy of how it came out. It's definitely up to the cringe factor as 2017 standards, which I'm really happy about as well.
Well, originally, wasn't I gonna be like a fidget spinner lord or something?
You was gonna be the fidget spinner lord, but you convinced me out of that, which I'm kind of glad, because I for the intro I'm compiling like segments of each one, so it's like the progress of each one, and I was gonna include the fidget spinner lord videos, and I watched back on them, and I've never hated myself in a video so much. They're awful.
Yeah, it was I mean, everyone was doing fidget spinner things back then, but I think to bring it back in 2022, it's a
bit far, especially when I'm nearly 21.
Yeah. Hey, you should have been. We should bring back that little black kid who was like 21. Probably. That's a thought.
Now that makes me want to kill myself.
Dude, what if he did kill himself? Have you seen a picture of him as an adult?
No.
How old is he now?
I have no idea.
He's gotta be Hey, I play. Can I say who I played in your video? Or is that spoilers?
Yeah, you can play. You can play.
I'll play. So I was the Mexican Joker.
Oh shit, yeah. Who the fuck is that? Oh fuck. That's Mexican Joker.
Mexican Joker. Yeah, no. That was such a creative invention. If anyone in the comments says where that's from, I'm gonna find you and deck you.
Where is it from? Wait, no, don't tell me.
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
I don't even.
It is from something.
Oh no, I know what it's from. I do know what it's from.
Type in chat what you think it's from.
South Pole. Someone in the South Pole came up with it.
Yeah.
You filmed in a field for your video and spewed a lot of blood, and you were coughing up blood.
And sugar water. Don't forget the sugar water.
Oh yeah. And then I had a gun and then I shot you as the Mexican Joker, but I shot you loads of times because you were playing different characters.
Yes. I'm gonna do a video of a compilation of me getting freaked out every time there's a bee.
Oh,
Which you'd be surprised there is so
B.mp4?
many times. Yeah, a B.mp4.
I don't know why
There's
you're
so
afraid
many
of
times
bees.
where I'd stop what I'm doing, I'm like, bee.
Dude, like, have you been stung by a bee? Is that why you're scared of them?
I have been stung by a bee.
Oh, you've told me about. Yeah.
I have, yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you only really get stung if they feel threatened, and they rarely feel threatened. Like, you're very unlucky to get stung.
We've
What?
got a bee's nest in the back of our garden.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's in our. We have 2 compost bins. We have a big one, and then we have a brown one. They've
Right.
made their way in the brown one, and they've made nest.
Oh, do they make honey? I don't know how bees work.
I don't know. I haven't been too. I don't want to open it just in case they all flood out and start stinging me and attacking me.
I see. Oh! Oh, Kieran's talking to a bee, I think. But, hey, I'll tell a story while Kieran's talking to a bee. I have...
Yeah.
So that's the story. No, my dad had a wasp's nest in his barn. Have I told you about this?
Yes. I still don't think you've showed me the footage for this yet.
Oh shit! Maybe I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast. I'll skim. I'll get the main beats out just in case I've already mentioned this on the pod. But
Can you overlay the wasp footage?
no, I'm not editing this.
God damn it. That's too much work.
Yeah, no, this is gonna come out tomorrow. I'm leaving a watch through this. It's just gonna.
Just a raw footage. Just raw footage.
So there was a wasp. There was a little wasp nest in the barn, and then Dad was like, "Hey, this is fine, you know." But then it got bigger. But it was okay because he had like boxes up to keep it out, like so it never really got in his way.
Right.
But like it got to the point where it was the size of like a basketball or bigger, and
Jesus Christ.
and then he had to move things around, and he was like, "Yeah, we gotta move things. We gotta get rid of
Yeah, I'm
this
pretty
all
sure you remember you telling me like you started like jabbing it with a stick or
Yeah,
something and like pulling the door shut.
I wanted to film myself poking it, so I went up to it and poked it, and it's like tissue. The outside is like it went in, and then they all went. I was like shit, but nothing came out. But then yeah, like we were like
That's like death sentence.
one of us. I can't remember who. I think Dad was holding the bag underneath, and then I used the shovel to like scrape it off, but
Right.
it didn't all come down as one thing because it's kind of tissue-ish. It like fell apart, and then wasps just went whoosh, like fucking.
Oh my
so many
God.
wasps like went past us and out, and like Dad got stung a few times, and we ran out, and I almost got stung, but like they all got caught in my hair, so I was like protected.
Oh my God, that is awful.
Because it was at the time where I had like really long hair, and I was like, I didn't get stung once. I was really lucky.
That
I don't
is
think I
so
did.
lucky.
Yeah, but there was so many wasps, and then we had to go back. I had to go back in there to get my GoPro, and then we also had to go back in there to like, get the rest down, and then for the next like 10 minutes or so, there was just maybe 20 minutes. There's just wasps constantly flying, like almost looked like a gas sometimes, like because of how many there were, and then that was
That is
towards the beginning,
insane.
and then yeah, and then
That
like,
is awful.
there's still to this day, like I think 2 years later, I haven't showed you that footage for 2 years.
Yeah, you've told me the story for 2 years, but you've never got around to showing me the footage.
Yeah, then there's
Nice.
like loads of there's still dead wasps like in there, like we'll discover, but yeah, it's kind of
Lovely.
crazy.
That is insane.
So
Like if it was like a bee's nest, like that would actually be like productive, but because wasps don't do anything, they're so
they're
pointless.
so fucking stupid.
Exactly. What do they do? They sting people. They'd be annoying.
I bet there'd be a lot more like whining kids around, maybe. So that maybe they sting them and they stay inside. That might be part of their thing.
Maybe.
They probably have a use like that. I'd say that's
They
probably their
like
use.
they decrease the annoying kid population.
Yeah, and I bet there's a lot of annoying people who are like allergic to wasps that they kill off. That is good.
Oh yeah, it's like survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
But like wasp edition. Yeah.
I-
I know that works.
No. So, hey, should I do the questions?
You can do the questions.
Let me get on my mobile phone.
Can I show you my new bank card?
To the camera, like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna blur. Okay.
How cool is that?
It's got nothing on it.
Exactly.
That's cool. Although I do know, you know, like the little metal bit there. I know
Yeah.
with my eyes, even on your camera, I can. Wait, is this your Canon camera?
No, this is my webcam.
Okay, where's your Canon?
There.
Oh, okay.
I can't bother to turn that on for a podcast.
Yeah, I wanted to do a little phone thing, but now it's gonna go back to webcam because it's shit.
I guess I could. Oh wait, no, I don't have to plug it in. I can't bother for that.
So let me. Hey, can you tell can you tell hey, I'm getting fucking comments. Hold up.
All right, so
Wait, can you pull up the comments?
For the last podcast.
Yeah, and then sort by new, and then
Okay.
you'll be able to see all of them.
Oh, this is the one that you did on the walk. I watched halfway through this. I really enjoyed this.
Thank you, dude.
Newest first. You're welcome. All right, so we've got a comment here from the top 10
No, you,
wizard.
read the Herforts one, and I'm gonna run
Okay.
and be back. But I've read Herforts. Don't worry, I'm not missing out your comment. I've already read it. But now Kieran's gonna
Okay.
read it while I run and get something, and I'll be back. Are you ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Herford said, "There is so much here for me to unravel. ... Like a 1,000-year-old anniversary gift in hell. 2210. I'm shaking my poo. Suede shoes. ... Well, I'll be hogtied. ... She obviously hasn't been talking with my mother. ... 2518. Well, of course, the one moment that I go behind a tree to do the poo and wipe without the benefit of toilet roll, but roughing it in with leaves. ... I am asked. ... He
Oh,
sent me a
and then
link.
this
Send me a
link is a clip to the link he sent is a clip of a Star Trek episode where they find like a part machine, part being thing, and he's like, hey, what are you? And he says, oh, I'm part machine, part being thing.
Right.
So I think something else happens in the clip as well.
Okay. So that happens. Oliver's sound more Chinese than a fortune cookie or an Asian laundromat. Laundromat? Yeah. Laundromat. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I wanna. So, what I'm gonna take from this comment is ask Kieran, have you ever pooed outside?
Yes, I have.
What?
I have.
Okay, you have to tell this story. Holy shit.
So, it was ages ago. Like, I can barely remember what happened, but it was outside.
But-
I'm pretty sure we was all. Dad wanted to go out fishing, so everyone had to go because I was obviously really young. I couldn't stay at my house on my own.
Okay.
And I think I had like a stomachache or something, and I had to like lean against this like concrete post and go to the toilet, and I had to use like these tissues that I'm pretty sure that were in Dad's pocket or something. So I had like liquid diarrhea outside.
Did it go down the post? Was there shit on the post?
I don't think it did.
You know,
But again, this was a while ago.
that is pretty funny. How old were you?
I don't know, maybe 6,
Oh, okay.
maybe 5.
Oh, okay. I was hoping maybe you were like, maybe it was in a time that I'd met you. But
No, I don't think I had gone for a poo outside when we were friends.
I shit in
unfortunately.
the bath before.
I know that. Yeah, you told
I
me
was
about
19.
that. Jesus Christ,
No, actually, I think I was 20.
that's even worse.
Dude, that's very funny. I didn't think you would have shit outside before, but I don't have a story of me shitting outside, I don't think. But I do have a story of that, and I'm not going to mention his name, because we were like maybe 10 or 11. He said, this is our little secret, is what he told me after the whole ordeal, because, and I'm sticking to that, so don't worry if you're listening to he has no idea who I am. am anymore. I don't
Right.
think. So I could mention his name, but I'm not gonna. I'm honorable. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. What? So. Okay. I'll tell the story now. Kieran.
Tell the story.
Yeah, Kieran's muting because fucking shit's going on. Anyway, so, the one guy who was, I knew when I was 11 or 12, I took him out to, well, we both went to, for a walk or something, and then he was ill, and he was like, hey, I need a shit. And they went behind a bush and shit. And I was like, no way you just shit. I don't believe you. You're a fucking liar. You didn't shit.
Did you go and check?
Yeah, we went and checked and there was shit.
Oh my god.
And he shit and I was like, hey, can I ask? That was Skylar, right?
Yeah.
What state is she in? Do I need to do it? Is it okay?
No, you don't need to blur anything.
Okay, because there's been times before where... Okay, I just want to make sure, because I saw her, but obviously you turned off the camera before So, okay, it's good to know.
Yeah, I did it as quick as I could.
So she's fully clothed. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. It's hard not to be weird about... Okay, good. Anyway, I was like, dude, you're fucking lying, you didn't shit. Showed me it, he had shit, and I was like, dude, you fucking shit? That's insane. You shit out, like, not in the toilet. You shit outside. And then, he was like, actually, no, so earlier, I was, and he, this is how he spoke. He's like, earlier, I was walking my dog, and that, the dog shit, and so this is just a prank. I was pranking you. I was like, oh,
right.
Okay. But I know that he's shit. And then after, even after he said that, he was like, this is just mine and your secret, right? So then he knew that I didn't buy it. So, like, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, that is a bit sus.
But I shit in the bath. So, thank you for the comment, her thoughts. The timestamps he left, by the way, are to, like, moments where he was mentioned in the vid and stuff.
Ah, I see.
Magic Pants says, thanks for walking with me. I just want to correct the grammar.
You are not welcome. You are not welcome.
Yeah, honestly, it should be thanks for walks with me, because it was a video in the past.
I think I might just keep this off for the last bit.
That's fine. Top 10 Wizard says, the thumbnail reminds me of the anime movie Black and White, or I guess it's called Tekken Kincrete or something. So good job, Edna.
I'm googling that right now.
Okay.
Ah, I see the reference. Yeah, I see it.
So this is talking about the thumbnail of the last step that Ella drew, or Edna drew. She's spent like I literally said like, hey, do you wanna make a thumbnail? And she's like, yeah. And then she got out like my drawing thing, and I was like, are you sure are you gonna draw? Because this is like, you know, I never draw anything for the second challenge. She's like, oh well, I don't have to put in the effort, you know. And I'm like, oh shit, maybe do it then. I don't know, do whatever you want. And then she spent like the most time she probably spent more time on that thumbnail than I did on like the average video when I used to edit for this channel. And
that is insane.
She spent like maybe an hour to 2 hours just draw, and she like took photos of me, like reference photos.
Oh my god.
And yeah, she just went all out, but yeah. That's kind of cool. Thank you, Ella. And thank you, Top 10 Wizards.
It's really cool. I've just noticed one thing. Can we talk about Ron's dream that he just put in the server?
What is the dream? So we have a dream server where we all log our dreams.
Ron said, was in large complex with Oliver and Kieran went into place where you're not supposed to go and got us kicked out.
So did that happen, or is that a dream?
That did happen. I took both of you into a... Where did I take you?
Was this in Britain or America? I can't remember.
It was in America. I took you in that shopping centre that got shut up, and I shot it up
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
then kill people.
Oh, you were gonna go. Yeah, you were the one who did that. I remember.
yeah, I did that.
Me and Ron were gonna try and stop you, but you seemed quite angry, and we didn't want to get we had things to do, so we left. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got me there. I mean, that's still like I wasn't gonna hurt you guys. Might have like shot you in the legs or something, but apart from that,
Yeah, well, we were your lift back, so you probably would have.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Hey.
Can I also talk about how famous I am on TikTok now?
Yeah, you've been going up. You've been doing my thing. I don't do that anymore, but I'm really glad you respond to every comment. You're going up.
I'm struggling to keep up with it now. I'm getting comments like every half an hour, probably like even more often than that.
That is
like,
insane.
My notifications get broken because of how many I'm getting.
Oh, you gotta turn notifications off.
Yeah, nah, I think I might have to, but I've got 409 likes now and 56 followers.
So yeah, what we're talking about is, if on TikTok you act retarded and respond to every single comment you get acting retarded to them, you will get more comments bullying you, which you can respond to, and then it's like, and it's because it's like, it's because they want to see you suffer. It's like
they're so horrible.
Yeah, and it's really funny, but. I really like the one where you pretend you get stuck under the bed.
Yeah, I thought you might like that one.
That's really funny. Did you see the one
Guys,
today I did?
I'm stuck. No, I haven't. I haven't been on it at all today.
So it's the hottest day in Britain today, and I was on the bus, and I went like, guys, I'm on the bus and I don't know where I am. I did the wrong one. I was like, it's the hottest day in Britain.
I'm just looking through my recent notifications for today, and I've got my first "They're Under Your Skin."
Oh, dude. Okay, so what that is they're hoping that you're like schizophrenic and you'll start like ripping your skin open or whatever. Like,
Oh my
they're horrible.
god!
But maybe like do like a thing where you're like scratching at your skin, like,
Get him out, guys! Get him out!
Yes, I don't know, something like a believable like, guys, I don't know, I should probably check. Should I? Tell me if I should check. And then like,
yeah,
dude, you'll get. Oh my god.
I've got a few people that like keep going. Like, occasionally I'll get the brand new person just putting a funny comment on there, but the amount of people that like keep going, like I'll respond to their comment and they'll respond again. So I have to keep trying to go back to keep up with it. It is insane.
What I do, I leave it for a while. And then I go through and I favorite all of my videos with comments on. And then I go through and I don't do this anymore, but when I used to make 100 TikToks a day, this is what I used to do. Like now I make like 10 maybe, if that. But I'll go through and then I'll respond to all the comments on one video, then unfavorite, and then I'll use the favorite spin as like a need to reply to. I'm a genius, so.
That is a good way of doing it.
Whatever. Yeah. Well, I don't care. Hey, do you want to end this pod?
I'll end the podcast.
Wait. There's a new bit at the end of.
What's the new bit?
So I want you to read. I'm gonna hold something up to the screen.
Okay.
Is this blurry or can you see me? Okay.
No, I can see you. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold something up, and I want you to read it. But you have to read it in the voice of the Joker, okay?
Oh, I can't do a Joker voice.
You can. You got this. Okay, here you go.
This is gonna be embarrassing, but the Joker is embarrassing. Have you seen Suicide Squad?
Dude, they should commit suicide.
Smell
Sorry.
of gunpowder.
Sorry, can you go again? Can you go again? I interrupt you. Okay.
I can't read what it says. Oh wait, no, I can.
I love the smell of gold.
No, hang on. Can I just get a clip of Joker just to cross-reference?
Yeah. Take your time. No, this isn't just like, I mean, the podcast is usually a load of crap, but this is important.
Yeah, nah, I gotta get this right.
Okay. I'm thinking of making this I could do this every app, I think. I can't wait for the Dodge Dungle app. I shouldn't call him Dodge.
Alright, I watched a clip of Suicide Squad. I'm ready.
Okay.
It's still gonna be awful, but I hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, so you're doing Jared Leto?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
But I'm gonna I'm gonna try to. Oh god.
Okay, this is Kieran as the Joker reading. This is a Joker quote from the it's actually from Suicide Squad. So here you go. You're up. Oh, sorry.
I love the smell of gunpowder, Batman. It reminds me of my father on firework night. I enjoy firework night with my father so much. Every 4th of July, I remember his passing. When he died, Batman, I thought I was gonna lose my mind.
Dude, I'm sweating.
I started to think of all the other ways gunpowder and I could have had fun. Luckily, I took the weekly therapy. Now I am a certified firework technician myself. I love gunpowder. And I love my father, Batman.
Thank you for reading that.
Dude, that got me so sweaty.
That's really hot. Can we see, or do you have to keep webcam off?
I have to keep. Wait, I might be able to do it. Maybe. I'm so sweaty.
I'm glazed. I'm chocolate glazed.
You're a chocolate glazed donut.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Leave.